Hello, scholars. My name is Mrs. Rasmussen. I teach first grade at Silver Lake Elementary School. I am so glad you are here. We are going to work really hard the next couple of weeks, continuing our learning about phonics. Let's start today's lesson by reviewing glued sounds, also known as welded sounds. I'll say it first, and then you echo me. Here we go. A-L-L, ball, all. Your turn. A-L-L, ball, all. A-M, ham, am. A-M, ham, am. A-N, fan, an. A-N, fan, an. A-N-G, fang, ang. A-N-G, fang, ang. I-N-G, ring, ing. I-N-G, ring, ing. O-N-G, ong, song. O-N-G, ong, song. U-N-G, lung, ung. U-N-G, lung, ung. And the bottom row. A-N-K, bank, ank. A-N-K, bank, ank. I-N-K, pink, ink. I-N-K, pink, ink. O-N-K, honk, onk. O-N-K, honk, onk. U-N-K, junk, unk. U-N-K, junk, unk. Good job reviewing those glued sounds. Now the materials you will need for the lesson are just two things today. We need a notebook. You can use your Foundations journal or any notebook or paper you have, and something to write with, a pen or a pencil, whatever's close. And you will need to draw some boxes on it. These will be the syllable frames we will need for our work today. You can see I drew 10 boxes on my paper. You want to have 2 boxes side by side, and then just make boxes all the way down. And that will be all we need. So I'm going to get the PowerPoint on so we can read our learning target together. Right, our learning target for today's lesson is I will read words with more than one syllable. Say it with me this time. Our goal for today's lesson is I will read words with more than one syllable. Success criteria, what I hope you can do by the end of the lesson. I can identify if a word has one or more than one syllable. So noticing or identifying the number of parts of a word. Also, I can divide a 2-syllable word into its parts. So here we have our syllable frames that we'll be using today. So we know that words are made up of parts. The word cat has one part. It's made up of 3 sounds. K, at, cat. One part, but 3 sounds, just like in the word bed. B-ed, bed. Now the word catnip has 2 parts. If we clapped it out, we'd hear those parts. Catnip. Catnip, 2 parts. If we put our hand under our chin, you can feel your chin hit your hand 2 times. Catnip. So the word catnip has 2 parts. The word cat has 1 part. Now, every or each part is a push of breath. This is called a syllable. So every time I say the word syllable, I want you to repeat the word and say 1 push of breath. Try it with me. Syllable, your turn. Syllable, 1 push of breath. When we look over here at this word, we see computer. It shows 3 blocks. Let's see if the word computer has 3 parts. Let's clap it out. Computer. I heard 3. The next one is motorcycle. Let's clap it out. Ready? Motorcycle. So every push of breath was a new part, and there were 4 parts in that word. So now I'm going to say syllable. I want you to say it after me and to say 1 push of breath. Here we go. Syllable, syllable, 1 push of breath. Now I have a very important tip for you. When you are reading longer words, words with more than just 1 syllable, we want to read the word 1 part at a time. It makes the word easier to solve. So here's a picture of a bathtub. If we broke the word bathtub into its parts or syllables, we would say bathtub. Go ahead and touch your syllable frames as we do it. The first part, we will touch the first syllable frame, and the second part of the word, or the second syllable, will touch the second frame. Bathtub. Let's try the next word, upset. Are you ready? Upset. And the next one, sunset. Here we go, sunset. And the last one, cobweb. Touch your frames for each part of the word. Cobweb, cobweb. Now, we have some rules that will help us know how to break words apart. So the first rule is find the vowels. We know the vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Then you ask yourself, are the vowels in the word together or separated? It's really important to notice if the vowels are side by side, neighbors, or if some consonants are between them. Whenever vowels are separated, the word must be split into 2 parts or syllables between the 2 vowels. If there are 2 consonants between the vowels, divide the word between the 2 consonants. So here's a picture of a napkin, and here's the word napkin. So number 1, we have to find the vowels. Oh, the vowels are easy to spot because they're on salmon-colored cards. We have an A and an I. So we see those vowels are separated. So then we look to see if there are 2 consonants between the vowels. And we see there are. Here we have a P and a K. So when we divide this word into parts, we'll divide it right between those 2 consonants like this. Napkin. Touch your syllable frames as we say each part. Napkin, napkin. Try this one. This is a sunfish. Let's break it apart into its 2 syllables. But first, remember we have to look for the vowels. U and I. We found them and we noticed they are separated. So now we look to see if there are 2 consonants between them. And there are. We see the letter N and F. So we divide this word between those 2 consonants like this. Sun, fish. Touch each syllable frame as you say it. Sun, fish, sunfish. This is catnip, a plant that cats like to eat. Here's our word catnip. First off, we have to find the vowels. A and I. We notice those vowels are separated. There are 2 consonants between the vowels. So where will we break this word apart? That's right, between the T and the N. So we have cat, nip. Say the 2 parts as you touch your frame. Cat, nip, catnip. Good job. And the last one to practice is a plant that you would find in the desert. a cactus. Okay, do you remember what we do first when we look at longer words? Yes, we look for the vowels A and U. Then we have to ask ourselves, are the vowels together or separated? And we see they are separated. Then we look to see if two or more consonants are between the vowels, and we see there are two consonants together here, the letters C and T. So where will we divide this word? If you said between the C and the T, you're right. The first syllable is cac, and the second syllable or push of breath is tus. Cactus. Say it with me as you touch your frame. Cactus. Cactus. Now we'll do a little word building. So you'll say a word after me. We'll break it into its parts or syllables. We'll touch the frame, and then we'll say and we'll spell and write one part at a time to make some longer words. The first one shows a dentist. Say the word dentist. Break it apart and touch your frame. Dentist, dentist. So I want you to write, or first we'll tap out the first part of dentist, den. Let's tap it out. Den. Write down the sounds you heard in the first part, and then check and see how you did. Did you get it? Great, let's move on to the second part of the word, tist. Let's tap it out. Tist. Write the letters you heard in the second part of the word. And check it. All right, are you ready for the next one? The next one shows a backstop that you would find at a baseball game. And we'll go ahead and clap it out. Here we go. Backstop. Are you ready? Backstop. We hear two parts. Backstop. And I want you to touch the frame as you say it again. Backstop. So now, remember the tip I gave you earlier? We want to read the word or spell the word one part at a time. So let's work on the first part, back. B-a-k, back. Go ahead and write it in the first syllable frame. And then check. Let's spell it together. Back. B-A-C-K. You might remember that we have to use the CK spelling when we hear the k sound at the end of a short vowel word or syllable. Back. Now, stop is the second part. Stop. Go ahead and write the letters you hear in stop. And then check your work. Did you get the ST blend at the beginning of stop? Just like at the end of dentist, we heard the ST blend, and here it is again. So stop, S-T-O-P, stop. So we have back, stop, backstop. Are you ready for two more? Here we have a mascot. This is Blitz, the Seattle Seahawks mascot. Let's break it apart. Mascot, mascot. Okay, let's do the first syllable, mass. M-ass, mass. Write down the sounds you heard and check it. M-A-S, mass. Now the second part, touch your frame, caught. So we have mass, caught. And then take a look, write it down on your sentence frame, and let's scoop up each syllable. Mass, caught, mascot. And the next one shows a picture of invent. Somebody who invents something is finding a better or more efficient way of doing something. So we have in as the first syllable, and the second syllable in invent is vent. Invent. V-a-n-t. Invent. So go ahead and write the second syllable, vent, and take a look. How did you do on that one? Good job. We have two final ones here to do real quickly. This is submit. Submit means to turn something in. So if we break the word apart, submit, we'll focus on the first syllable or push of breath first. Sub. S-a-b. Tap it with me. S-a-b. Sub. Write it down and check. The second syllable or part of the word submit is mit. Submit. Tap it with me. It, mit. Go ahead and write it here in the second syllable frame. And take a look. M-I-T, mit. Excellent. We have one last one, cabin. Right, the word cabin. Go ahead and try that one on your own. See if you can break it into its parts. Write the first syllable in the first frame and the second part in the second frame. Cabin. Okay. Here we have the word cabin broken apart or divided into its syllables. Did you put the B with the C and the A? Did you say cab in? If you put a CA here and then the B over here, that would make this say cabin. We have to have the B next to the A so that the A is closed in. It needs to be a closed syllable. The B will close in the A, so the A says ah, so cabin. All right, we're at the end of our lesson, and I want you to spend just a second to assess your learning. How do you feel you did today? Were you able to listen to the syllables or parts of words? Were you able to divide them into the parts so that it makes our writing and reading easier? Remembering that the syllable is a one push of breath. So a 4 means you can do it really well. It's making sense to you. You could explain it to others. And a 1 would be, this is still new learning for you and you're still going to be working on practicing it. All right, and real quickly, I want to remind you or to let you know that tomorrow we are going to listen to a read aloud. I'll be reading a story about a little boy who is facing a very big challenge in his life. So join me tomorrow at the same time. I can't wait to see you again, and have a wonderful day.
Hi friends, welcome back to first grade math with Mrs. Prenia. Today we're going to start with some calendar and then we're going to end with some number sense. And for number sense today, we're going to practice regrouping, which is taking 10 ones and exchanging it for 1 10. Here we go. We're going to start with our months of the year. There are 12 months in a year, Can you find which month comes right after September? Usually we sing January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September. What comes next? That's it. The next month is October, and October is right here. All right, let's sing our song. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. All right, one more time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. All right, now we're going to do our days of the week. Can you find which day begins with an S, A? That's it. It's the day Saturday, and Saturday is right here. It has an S and an A right at the beginning. There are 7 days in a week. Each one of them has the word day. Now let's sing our song. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. All right, let's do it again one more time. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Now we're going to move into our July calendar. We're going to start off with yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday, July 21st, 2020. Let's go ahead and read it together. Yesterday was Tuesday, July 21st, 2020. And now for today. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. Let's go ahead and read that together. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. And now for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Thursday, July 23rd, 2020. Let's read it together again. Tomorrow will be Thursday, July 23rd, 2020. And now we're going to move on to our patterns. Do you know or do you remember our pattern here? Yeah, we have pink and then brown, brown, or A, B, B. Do you know what donut is going to come next on Wednesday, July 22nd, or today? Yesterday we had a brown donut. The day before that we had a brown donut, and the day before that we had a pink donut. So far I went pink, brown, brown. What's going to come today? Yep, a brand new pink donut because you're beginning that new cycle again. Now we're going to move into days of summer. Can you tell me how many days we've been so far in summer? Yeah, 38. That number is right here. If we're going to write that number 38, it's going to look like this. 30 and then 8. Or how many 10s we have and how many 1s we have. Ooh. Now we're going to move into a 10 frame. Can you tell me how many 10s are in the number 38? Yeah, there are 3 10s. 10, 20, 30. So I'm going to bring that over. 1 10, 2 10s for 10, 20, another 10 for 30, and now I need to get to 38. How many 1s do I need? Yeah, I need 8 1s. Let's go ahead and bring those over. And let's count on 2 from 30. So here we go. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. That's it. Now we're going to look at 38 and see if it's even or odd. What do you think? So you can also look at the ones digit and see if it's a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. And that can tell you if it's even. What do you think? Yeah, you're totally right. This number is even. All of the hearts have a partner and are matched up. And also, if you look at that ones digit, it's an 8, which is one of those numbers here that tell you that it's even. All right, now we're going to take that number 38 and we're going to show what it looks like with tens and ones blocks. How many tens are in the number 38? That's it. There are 3 tens. 10, 20, 30. So I'm going to bring over 3 tens. 10, now that's 20, and now that's 30. And now we need to get all the way to 38. How many ones are in 38? That's it. There are 8 ones. 1 for 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. And now we're going to put it in a number bond. What's our whole here? How much do we have all together? Yeah, we have 38 all together. And now what's one part of 38? How many tens do we have? Yeah, we have 3 tens over here. And so that would be one part of 30. And then over here we have how many ones? Yeah, we have 8 ones. So that's going to be our other number in our number bond. So 38 is our whole, and if we break it down by tens and ones, we have 30 and we have 8, and together that makes 38. Okay, and now we're going to take 38 and we are going to add one more. So that means we're solving 38 and 1, and that means over here we're going to add one ones block. And now how many ones do we have? Yeah, we have 9 ones. How many tens do we have? Yeah, we still have 3 tens. So then 30 and 9 together make 39. That's it. So 38 and 1 more is 39. Now we're going to do another one. So we're going to take 38 again, and we're going to find 1 less. That means we're going to start with 38 and take away 1. That means this little ones block is going to fly away. And now how many ones do we have? Yeah, we have 1 less, so we have 7 ones. And how many tens do we have? Yeah, we have 3 tens, or 30 still. So 30 and 7 together make 37. That's it. So 38 take away 1 is the same as 37. And now we're going to try our new thing where we start with 38 and we are going to add 10 more. So that means we start with 38 and we add one group of 10. And that means we're adding it right here to the tens place. And now how many ones do we have? Yeah, we still have the same number of ones, but how many tens do we have? Yeah, we have 4 tens, or 10, 20, 30, 40. So now 40 and 8 together make, that's it, 48. So 38 and 10 more is the same as 48. We're going to do one more. We're going to try 38 and we're going to try 10 less now. So that means we start with 38 and we take away 110, and now we're going to figure out what that is. So that means this 110 here is going to go away. And now how many ones do we have? You're totally right. We still have 8 ones, but how many tens do we have? Yeah, we have 2 tens, or the number 20. That's it. So 20 and 8 together make 28. Nice job. All right, that's the end of our calendar time. We're going to move into number sense. So our learning target for today is, I will determine the 2-digit number by regrouping. All right, let's read it together again. I will determine the 2-digit number by regrouping. Can you tell your family how you're going to figure out that 2-digit number today? What are we going to do? Yeah, we're going to practice regrouping. And regrouping is when we take 10 ones and exchange it for 1 10. I'm going to go ahead and explain this again to you. So it's I will determine the 2-digit number by regrouping. So what this means is we're going to start off with a number. Like this number here is 1, 10, and 12 ones. There's more than 10 ones here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to draw what it looks like. And yesterday we talked about drawing sticks for 10s and little circles for 1s. So I'm going to draw that. So again, I have 1 stick here for 10, and then I have 12 little ones. And now I'm going to practice regrouping. So that means I'm going to take 10 ones and I'm going to exchange them for 1 10. So I'm going to take these 10 ones here and I'm going to take them away and I'm going to exchange them for what? Yeah, 1 10. And now, how many 10s do I have? I have 2 10s. And now, how many ones do I have? Yeah, I have 2 ones. And now we have to put that together. What does 2 10s and 2 ones together make? That's it, 22. So we just figured out our first 2-digit number. Let's try another one. So I have 2 10s and 15 ones. I'm going to go ahead and draw that. And now, remember, I'm going to practice regrouping. So I'm going to take 10 ones and exchange that for 1 10. Can you find the 10 ones that I'm going to take away? That's it, they're right here. So I'm going to circle them, and now I'm going to exchange them for 1 10. And now, how many 10s do I have? Yeah, I have 3 10s. I just added one more 10 in. Now, how many ones do I have? You are so amazing. I have 5 ones. Now we have to figure out our 2-digit number. What does 3 10s and 5 ones together make? Amazing, 35. Let's go ahead and try one more. I have 6 10s and 14 ones. I'm going to go ahead and draw that. And now, can you find those 10 ones? Yep, they're right here. I'm going to go ahead and circle them. And I'm going to take them away, and I'm going to exchange them for how many 10s? 1 10, because 10 ones is the same as 1 10. And now, how many 10s do I have? Yeah, I have 7 10s, because 1 more than 6 would be 7. And now, how many ones do I have? Yeah, I have 4 ones. And now, what does 7 10s and 4 ones together make? Yeah, 74. Another way I could figure that out is if I needed to remember what 7 10s looks like, I could do like this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 70 and 4 together make 74. Let's try one more. Here's my number, 8 10s and 12 ones. I'm going to draw what it looks like. Can you find those 10 ones again? Yep, there they are. I'm going to take them away, exchange them for 1 10, and now how many 10s do I have? Yeah, you're on a roll. I have 9 10s. How many ones do I have? I have 2 ones, and now we have to put that together. 9 10s and 2 ones together make 92. That's it. Another way I could figure that out is by counting it out like I did before by 10s. So I could go like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and then I'm going to move my finger, 90 like that. So I have 90 and 2, and together that makes 92. And now we're going to do a little bit of a challenge one, where we're going to try to figure out a 3-digit number by regrouping. So here is our number. We have 9 10s and 11 ones. I'm going to go ahead and draw that. And then can you find those 10 ones again that I'm going to exchange for 1 10? Yeah, they're right here. So I'm going to go ahead and circle that. I'm going to take it away and exchange it for 1 10. And now, how many 10s do I have? Yeah, I have 10 10s. 1 more than 9 is 10. And how many 1s do I have? Yeah, I have 1. And now I have to put that together. So what does 10 10s and 1 together make? Yeah, 101. 101, a 3-digit number. Another way you could figure that out is by counting by tens. So you could go like this: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 101 together make 101. All right, today we practiced determining or figuring out our 2-digit number by regrouping. And what that meant was we started with a number that had more than 10 ones. We drew a picture of it. We figured out which 10 ones we wanted to exchange for 1 10. And then we figured out how many 10s we have and how many ones we have. And then we put that number together to make our 2-digit number. So in this problem here, we have 6 10s and 1 1, and together that makes, that's it, 61. So this is something you could be practicing at home with your parents. They could tell you a number, like I did, that has more than 10 ones, and then you could draw the picture, just like we did yesterday, and then circle how many 10 ones you want to exchange for that 1 10, and then rewrite the number like we did, and then figure out your 2-digit number. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to be practicing with word problems. You are going to have a number that has more than 10 ones, and I'm going to just have a 2-digit number. And so to figure out your number, we're going to have to exchange 10 ones for 1 10. And then after we do that, we're going to figure out who has more. Do you have more or do I have more? And then we're also going to figure out how many more. So how many more do you have than I have, or how many more do I have than you have? It's going to be super fun. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Hola, buenos días. Bug está aquí también, mira, oso y Bug. Bug, mira. Él quiere jugar ahora. ¿Cómo están todos? ¿Bien? ¿Listos para otro día de clases en televisión? Comencemos con el calendario y los meses del año. Hay 12 meses en un año. Ahora estamos en julio. Lean los meses conmigo. enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Estos son los meses del año. Vamos a ver nuestro calendario. La fecha de hoy es 7/22/2020. ¿Puedes encontrar la fecha de hoy en el calendario? ¿Qué animal está sentado en 22? ¿Dijiste león? Tienes razón, es un león. Hoy es miércoles, ayer fue martes y mañana será jueves. ¿Y qué animal será mañana en nuestro patrón? ¿Qué es? Sí, es un oso, porque el patrón es león, oso, conejo. León, oso, conejo. León, oso, conejo. Así, y cuando puedes ver aquí en el 21 es conejo, león, oso, conejo. Oso va a leer las cosas que están en la pantalla de 22. ¿Cuántas decenas hay en 22? Hay una decena, dos decenas en total más 2 unidades es igual a 22. Y 10 más 10 más 2 es igual a 22. Y en un enlace numérico es 20 más 2 es igual a 22. Me equivoqué. No he cambiado el número 21, pero es 22. 20 más 2 es igual a 22. ¿El número 22 es par o impar? Es par porque los bloques tienen un amigo. Y la tabla de 100. Ahora estamos en 22. ¿Qué es 1 más que 22? ¿Qué es 1 menos que 22? ¿Puedes ver en la tabla de 100? Señale con tu dedo, muéstrame, ¿qué es 1 menos que 22? ¿Y qué es 1 más que 22? 1 menos que 22 es 21 y 1 más es 23. Brincamos 1 en la tabla de 100. Aquí vamos a calentarnos. ¿Recuerdan como ayer? Contamos juntos por 10. Ahora vamos a hacerlo otra vez con tus manos. Puedes ver cómo imaginar tus dedos de pie. Y empezamos aquí en 10 y brincamos 1 cada vez. ¿Listos? Empezamos aquí en 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Ahora al revés. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Otra vez, abajo. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. La meta es, podré explicar el valor de cada dígito en un número de 2 dígitos. En el número 32, ¿cuántas decenas hay? ¿Veo aquí el número 2? No. ¿Aquí? Sí, 3. 3 decenas y 2 unidades. 2 singulares y 3 grupos de 10. Ahora, explícame, dime en palabras. el valor de cada dígito en un número de 2 dígitos. Rosa, ¿puedes leer? Sí. 32 es 3 grupos de 10 y 2 sobrantes. Muy bien. Sí, ella tiene razón. Es 3 grupos de 10 y 2 sobrantes. Otra pregunta es con 25. Oh, hay una aquí, pero ¿qué más? ¿Qué más necesitamos? ¿Cuántas decenas hay en 25? Sí, hay dos grupos de 10 y 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unidades. Y Rosa dice que 25 es 2 grupos de 10 y 5 unidades. ¿Ella tiene razón? Sí, hay 2 grupos de 10 y 5 unidades. Vamos a intentar otro y voy a poner uno paso más en nuestra meta. Lean conmigo la meta otra vez. Podré explicar el valor de cada dígito en un número de 2 dígitos. Tenemos que explicar qué significa 1 en 15. ¿Qué significa 5 en 15? 1 significa que hay un grupo de 10, como así. Es un grupo de 10. También puedes tener 10 bloques en un vaso y es un grupo de 10 también. También tengo mi tabla de 10. Si está lleno con fichas, es un grupo de 10. Si 1 significa que hay 10 unidades. Una decena es igual a 10 unidades. Y 5 es 5 unidades. En la posición aquí es las unidades. Vamos a intentar otro. Vamos a hacer 23. 23. ¿Cuántas decenas hay en 23? Sí, hay 2 decenas en 23 porque hay 10, 20. 23. El número 2 significa ¿qué número? 20, muy bien, 20. 2 grupos de 10 es 10, 20. Más la otra parte, recuerdan que tenemos una parte más otra parte es igual a el total. Sí, parte, total. Si una parte es 20, la otra parte es 3. Excelente. 3 unidades. 1, 2, 3. El número 46 es un número más grande. ¿Cuántas decenas hay en 46? Sí, hay 4 decenas. 4 decenas. ¿Y qué significa el número 4? ¿Cuántas unidades son en 4 decenas? Ajá, es 40. 40. Porque tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4, pero cada uno representa 10 unidades. Entonces, todos juntos son 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lo podemos contar por 10, 10 por decenas, 10, 20, 30, 40. Más las unidades, 6 unidades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amigos, ahora vamos a practicar nuestros números de 2 dígitos en la pizarra. Vamos a construir los números y también vamos a separar los números y explicar el significado de cada número en los números de 2 dígitos. Tenemos decenas, la D representa decenas y la U, unidades. Aquí tengo mis amigos Oso, Taki y Rosa. Rosa va primero. Ella va a escoger 2 cartas y vamos a hacer un número de 2 dígitos. ¿Qué es el número en la carta? 8 y 6. Ponemos 8 en las decenas y 6 en las unidades. Ahora, ¿puedes imaginar cómo parece el número 86 con bloques? ¿Cuántas decenas hay y cuántas unidades? Vamos a ver. Vamos a construir el número 86. El número de 2 dígitos. ¿Cuántas decenas hay? 8. Muy bien. Tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ¿Y cuántas unidades hay? 6. Muy bien. Tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y si separamos el número 86 en 2 partes, ¿qué significa el número 8? Si hacemos un enlace numérico como antes en la semana, en 2 partes, separamos el número 86 en 2 partes. ¿Qué significa el número 8? ¿Es 8? ¿Pongo 8 aquí? No. Vamos a contar las decenas. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. El 8 significa 80. ¿Y cuántas unidades? ¿Qué significa 6 unidades? 6. Bien, ahora tenemos una ecuación y un enlace numérico con 80 más 6. El 8 representa 80 y 6 representa 6. ¿Entendido? Excelente. Vamos a practicar otro. Otra vez. Con una tabla de 10. Oso va esta vez. Oso está aquí. Va a escoger 2 números. 2 y 4. Ahora, Oso, si vas a usar la tabla de 10, ¿cuántos grupos de 10 va a construir con sus tablas? Con el número 24. 2. Muy bien. 2. 2 tablas de 10. Voy a dibujar las tablas porque no tenemos espacio para las tablas grandes. Aquí tengo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y otra tabla. Otra tabla de 10 con 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y ahora, ¿cuántas unidades? Sí, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 unidades. Si separamos el número en un enlace numérico, ¿cuántos hay en cada caja? ¿Cuántos hay aquí? ¿Cuántos puntitos? O fichas o cuadrados. 10 más 10 es igual a 20. 20 está representado con el número 2. Y aquí ponemos 4. En total tenemos 20 más 4 y nuestro número es 24. Muy bien, oso. Ahora hacemos uno más con un dibujo. Vamos a dibujar y explicar nuestro trabajo. Taki va a escoger 2 cartas, 5 y 3. 5 y 3. Y Taki quería poner el número 53 aquí. Ahora vamos a ver cómo poner los grupos de 10. Mira, 5 representa cuántas decenas. 5 decenas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y otra vez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Es un grupo, 2 grupos, 3 grupos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 grupos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 grupos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ahora, ¿cuántos grupos de 10 tenemos? 5. Muy bien, 5. ¿Y qué es 5 grupos de 10? ¿Qué es el número de 5 grupos de 10? 50. Muy bien, 50. 5 y 0 unidades. Aquí. Aquí. ¿Y cuántas unidades en el número 53? 1, 2, 3. Y 50 más 3 es igual a 53. Como nuestro número aquí, arriba. Hoy hemos practicado cómo explicar el valor de cada dígito en un número de 2 dígitos. Miramos a las decenas y unidades y separamos el número en 2 partes. Espero que te hayas divertido y nos vemos mañana. Adiós, amigos.